Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be continuing on with evolving our custom solar system version 8 from birth to death. So this is now episode 2, so if you've not seen the first episode, definitely go ahead and check that one out before watching this video, and also make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already on this video, as that really helps us on the journey to 30,000 subscribers. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support on that, guys. But yeah, with that all said and done, let's rock and roll. So where we left off last week, this was our current system status. We can see we've got some very eccentric orbits going on here. It looks like that object here finally has its trail showing up, although it's showing up very strangely. So it's in a straight line, but it is still going around the star. So I don't know why Chris's object's doing that, but yeah, pretty strange stuff there. So how are we doing with all the other objects? So we had star here, so we picked Procon as our star. It's not the brightest yet. I'm sure we will be seeing that in the future though. So yeah, most of the planets that are potential life candidates are just too cold at the moment. They just need more temperature to warm up, so we'll hopefully be seeing a bit more of that today. There's that gas giant again. Remember this one from last episode, the rocky planet, or gas giant rocky planet mixed together. It looks a little different this time. Is it reset or... Oh, that's so strange. This thing is so weird. Its appearance has changed again. That is weird stuff. I don't even know how this thing works completely, honestly. It still contains that hydrogen, doesn't it? Yeah, so it should in theory be a gas planet. But for some reason right now it's not showing as one. So it's so weird. Is it elevation map? I'm not sure what changed it, because we... Yeah, it's a strange world nonetheless, though, so we'll leave it the way it is. So, there we are, okay. And then we've got all of our other planets. We've got one of our gas giants there. But anyways, yeah, we'll just watch it as it plays out. Remember, we also have our brown dwarf gas red in here. So that's definitely a world that was going to cause trouble. That is effectively the dominant gas giant here. So, pretty wild stuff there. But anyways, let's let time evolve. Watch the system play out. Look at the weird one from Chris's object doing that really weird thing. That is so strange how it's not got a spherical orbit. It's just got a straight line even though it's orbiting. That is really weird and very distracting. My god, that's annoying. I think what we're going to have to do for convenience purposes is this has got to go get rid of it. Just, that'll be hidden there. Now we can't see the damn thing. That's better. So, object is staying in one piece for the time being. The system anyway, sorry. So the system is staying in one piece for now. But it all depends on what Gas Red has planned, because it could definitely interrupt some orbits if anything gets a little too close to it. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out on that. But for now, I mean, we can see we've got a lot of eccentric orbits, definitely matching our own solar system. We've got our Sedna-like object over here. We've also got a few other objects out here. Emperor, gas giant, on the edges of existence right there. On the very edges of our system. So there we are. But we can see this one's going to have constant changes, because when it comes back it could have an interaction with our brown dwarf again. So that object is definitely subject to change. We've got Capoodle here, a world that could potentially be a life candidate, but the only issue is it's so far away that it's not getting any temperature at all. So kind of a shame there, really. But anyways, to the star itself. So you guys know the drill. It's time to evolve a bit. We're going to make our radius larger as time progresses, and then luminosity is also going to slowly creep up. So we're going to go to about 1.4 odd suns, maybe a little more. So we can see the really inner system now is going to get quite warm. So we're going to keep an eye on these. So we've got minor bats of Vulcan object here. So this one is going to start seeing a bit more temperature by the looks of it, and maybe after a long period of time. Maybe its rotation slowly slows down. So what if it suddenly tidally locks? How about that? So voila. So I'm sure that's going to cause some big changes here. So it's now tidally locked. Should be quite interesting. The clouds have also disappeared, if you notice. They've just vanished as the temperature is going to slowly increase here. So we can see, oh, is it going to warm up or is it not going to warm up? We're going to start to see as time changes. Keep an eye on that surface map. Is it all going to focus on the same spot with the tidally locking interaction here? So should be pretty interesting. See, it's warming up. But for now, it's still staying at the hottest area is about 300 degrees. So I mean, it's not really anything hotter than Mercury as of currently. So interesting. Okay, so there's Vulcan. Next up, we got Gliese further out, the second of the inner planets. So that one's at -13. So even just the next planet out, I mean, it's not getting much temperature here. Remember, it is a gas giant, so maybe its clouds are slightly reflective. Yeah, 0.44 albedo there. And it's a gorgeous looking planet as well. I mean, love it. That's really cool. Once that starts warming up, it's probably going to look even better as well. Next planet out, we got Corvo over here. I mean, this one is just nowhere near any sort of temperature yet. So it really is just these two in the inner planets, and everything else I guess you'd count as outer solar system. I mean, there's a big gap between the first two planets, so we have to keep an eye on how that plays out, really. So let's keep an eye on the system. Let's let things change. We see Enfer's orbits getting stretched out. We can also see some other orbits definitely having a bit of action in there. Let's zoom in a bit, just get a better view of the mid-solar system here. You can see Gas Red still having interactions with the other planets in here. Definitely out to cause some trouble. We can see at Tai Ceti there. Capudo again just had another big stretch to its orbit there. But Tai Ceti's had a slight orbit change as well. So I have to wait and see how that plays out. And then we've also got the Avatar planet here, the gas giant. So this one's at 1 mass of Jupiter. So it's a fairly large object actually. If we line them all up, is this our dominant gas giant minus the brown dwarf? No, okay, so Gliese actually is in the second planet from the stars, actually, the dominant gas giant. And then we've also got this one that's just behind at 1 Jupiter mass. Enfer 0.3, even though it's slightly larger. And yeah, none of the other planets are close to competing with that. So it's really just, Polyphemus, I think is how you say it. And then, obviously Gliese here. And obviously brown dwarf, but do you really count it as a gas giant? See, I'm not sure I would. You know, it's still a brown dwarf at the end of the day. Whoa, God, that's very risky. Let's look back onto our star. Okay. So let's time. Whoa, oh, what has happened there? Look at the orbits being just ripped apart here. Oh my God, that is causing some real carnage. That brown dwarf is. Oh man, tearing out the inner outer solar system. Look at the state of that, honestly. Dear, oh dear. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw a save in there as well. Okay. We'll see how this plays out. Whoa, that is some pretty crazy stuff going on there. Something looks like it may have just been ejected. I don't know if that's coming back, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, oh. So a lot of those small dwarf objects have definitely been messed around with here. Tai Ceti again, look, its orbit just got bent out, so orbiting a lot further away than it used to be now, so looks like brown dwarf is going to have some big effects with our other 2 gas objects in that region. So wait till they get in the same place at the same time. We could be seeing an interaction of some kind. Maybe about now, no. Oh, but just keep an eye on those orbits getting closer. So look, see, Tai Ceti is now orbiting the gas red. It's now being slung further out. That was a planet even that was quite close to the start of this episode, so already seen quite a change there. I mean, maybe it's been pushed far and out where it's in a comfortable position now. I mean, I don't know. No, it's still having interactions. Oh man, what some pretty crazy stuff here. You can see Polyphemus as well. That's having a pretty close call with. Oh, we can see the blue Enfer planet. That's now got a cleaner orbit again. But I think Poly's just about. We'll just keep calling it Poly. I think that's just about close enough to the star to really stay where it is. It's got enough mass to look after itself, possibly there. Okay. Interesting stuff there. But anyways, back to the star. Time to evolve once more. So we're going to slowly increase further up. Bit of a dramatic change here. We're going to go a lot bigger, up to 3.4 luminosity. So that'll give us a nice big change here. So we can see that this object here is now starting to probably get a bit more temperature. It's freezing up though, as you can see. Okay, so how we're doing in the inner, we can see probably your Vulcan's probably going to start getting a bit more hot now. So keep an eye on that surface map. So that's currently at 400 plus, isn't it? So, oh yeah. Okay. So keep an eye on how that behaves. It should slowly warm up a bit more. No? Okay, so that seems to have maxed out there. How's Gliese doing? Next planet out. That should start to see some temperature now. Yep, 31 degrees. Courvol here, -79. So it is starting to get a bit of temperature going. Maybe a second atmosphere layer will give it a bit of a kick. Let's see how we're actually doing here. So if I put this to 2, maybe that'll just give it a little bit more. Maybe it has a slightly thicker atmosphere now. There we go. How we got Chris's object here as well. Minus 142 there. So that's still pretty cold at this point. Alrighty. Okay. Right, so let's continue to let the system play for a bit. But I think what we're going to do as well is, while actually we're running here, again, we're going to throw a save in. I think this time we have an interstellar traveller fly by our system. So we're going to go ahead and see what sort of object do we want to have sort of flying by here. Maybe we could have like a stream of comets, something like that. See how that picks up. See if anything sticks. I do not want to shoot a star that large in here. That would be a disaster. Not a galaxy either. Oh my god. That would not be good. So let's zoom all the way in. There you go. So maybe just a stream of comets just flying from interstellar space. So we're going to slow down time. We're going to have them come in at quite a high speed. We're going to turn this up a bit. Or do we know? Maybe we have them quite slow. Maybe they're travelling at a very slow velocity and it'll take them a while to get here. They've just been ejected from some other system. So I'm going to slow down time quite far. So we're going to have just a stream of comets sort of flying in. Oh, God, no. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, I've just lost them. Where are they gone? There they are. And let me just lock back onto them. So, random stream of comets. Oh, there they are. Oh. And this would be interesting if they actually all fly into each other or not. Press play. Are they going to... I don't want them crashing into each other. That would be... Well... Let's just watch them for a second. Are they gonna... Oh, there they are! Ah! Okay, well... I guess we made a bigger comet. With a bit of material explosion there. Okay, so a very strange occurrence out here in the outer depths of the system. So, I can't throw them all together, but I can sort of sling them in different areas, maybe. Let's how about that? Actually, I don't want them merging with this one, though. Get scram. Because that one's orbit's been, yeah. Let's go the wrong way. Get out of here. I just want a stream of comets. How hard can it be? They're just going to make a bigger comet. Maybe it's a rogue dwarf planet that's coming into existence here. Okay, so, right. We're just going to turn this velocity up so we can get out of our way. So we just hold the camera in place here. So that's drifting off. Okay, so I have to kind of shoot them. I'm going to double this speed up. They're going too slow. But yeah, just a herd of comets. Maybe a little faster. There you go, that's better. So just a big stream of comets, all going in sort of similar directions. But yeah, they're flying off. There you go, that's better. So we're going to sort of see if any of these stick. So we don't know what their origin is, but they've just come out of nowhere. So we're going to see sort of how these... We haven't really done one like this before in one of these. So this is a new scenario we've seen. It's like an asteroid storm. So we've got quite a high amount of asteroids flying into our system here. So we're going to see if any of them stick around or they're going to get thrown out again into different directions. So I think that's enough. Maybe one object behind them. Maybe some sort of ripped apart planet or something. Let's use this. I'm going to use this. Place that in there. There we go. Oh, oopsie daisy. Whoa. Okay, so it's a very, very mysterious planet now. Whoops. I didn't realise it would do that. So, okay. Okay, so let me just drift off. There we go. So that's flying away. All right, now, again, for the final time, we're going to do this properly. Asteroids. So bam, 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 bam. They're all just going to fly off. Maybe they get picked up by that planet as well. We'll have to see. Oh, they're all just being chucked in. Oh, God's sake. Oh, dear. Well, I guess this planet's going to cause a bit of trouble as well. I mean, it's quite a large thing. I was kind of hoping to have the planet of all this material sort of fly towards our system, but I guess not. Okay, how's that going to work? Is that just going to suck them all up? Or oh, my God. What a mess we have made here. Some of them are flying into the system pretty... Oh, no, that's not the system, is it? That's the planet. Oh, man. Okay, what if we just move this damn thing out of here? Scram. There you go, that's better. So the asteroid storm's there. Maybe we put this planet just sort of further ahead. So this planet's being chased by a bunch of little asteroids there, so... Go that way. Right, let's see how this plays. Okay. They're approaching our system? I think they are slowly. So we've got a ripped up planet here with a bunch of asteroids behind it, all slinging at our system. That actually does look quite good, actually. Oh, yeah, that does actually look really cool. So they're all heading towards our system. We can see it's going to cause a bit of chaos. We're going to see. Oh, my. Look at the inner solar system. I mean, one of those hit one of our planets, you think? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this planet here from Demonic. I mean, it's a cool-looking world, isn't it? So we're going to see if that has any... Yes, it's a very mysterious world that's appeared in interstellar space heading towards our systems. We'll see if this plays out. Oh, look at all the debris flying over as well. Oh, my God. Oh, this is carnage. Can we just go on trail? I think trails would be better. Hey, that's better. Okay, so you can see the first shooting object here is flying in. Is that going to get ejected? I'm sure it'll just get ejected, right? Yeah, that's flying past. That's coming out. How about the rest of these? Oh, that is cool. I do. Oh, some of them went the wrong way. Okay, let's just delete those because they're not even coming this way. Okay, there we are. So, we've got the rogue planet with a bunch of debris flying in here. What is going to happen? That one's just been slung out by the star very quickly. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. So we've got like a meteor shower of objects here. Oh, that is cool. You never know what could come from interstellar space. Now, maybe any of them will stick if they run into one of the planet orbits, maybe? I mean, not sure. I mean, maybe the brown dwarf would have an interaction with any of them if they fly past at the right time. So, I mean, who knows? So there you go. They're all flinging around. Okay. So where's that dwarf planet? There it is. So we'll see if this object has any sort of interaction. Maybe it's just a random occurrence where it all just flies in and out. So we'll have to wait and see here if it's going to hang on or not. So that's slung around. Okay. So it's now leaving. So a big meteor shower there of stuff. But maybe, since the brown dwarf is in the way, maybe the brown dwarf will pick him up. There's it's coming. It's all a good collision path. Actually, is it going to pick it up? Come on, brown dwarf. Come on. Is he going to do it? Oh, did it have some sort of I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it was enough. So let's see how that all slings out. Oh, look at the chaos that's caused. Oh, man. So it didn't look like any of that material actually stuck, which was kind of a shame. I was kind of hoping we'd pick up maybe one or two objects, but oh well. So they're all gone. Ah, man, I was hoping we'd see something get picked up. That would have been really cool. Whoa. Oh, hang on, that one there. Hey, look, we did pick up one. Look, I think that was one, right? Did it? I think we picked this up. I don't know. Was this here before? Or am I just being stupid? I don't know. I don't remember there being one with a white trail. Maybe we did. I'm honestly not sure. But all of these are little asteroids, aren't they? So that one's a proper planet. So that object can't have been from this swarm of asteroids. Surely not. No, it can't have been. Anyways, back to the orbits. Oh my god. Okay, so I think we need to probably delete these things out here because they are irrelevant. We'll just let them travel further out and then we'll just delete them all. I mean, that's a lot of material just got slung out there. It's a shame, really. I was hoping we could have definitely picked some of them up. That would have been pretty awesome. So we'll just go ahead and slowly get rid of those. Get rid of the mess. So I think we may have created just a bit more of a mess than anything else there, but we can still see this. Oh no, some of them are coming back. Look, hey. Cool. So the planet unfortunately didn't, but some of the asteroids are now comets. So it depends if they stick or not, but a lot of them are just gone like the planet was. But some of them look like they're actually coming back. Ah, that's pretty good. Nice. So that one's gone. All the ones that are definitely gone we can just get rid of. So all of these. The other ones are coming back, so we'll have to see. Okay. Right. Anyway, so we'll let them stick for now. Oh my god, this is crazy! Look at the madness we have caused here. Guess we're staying on trail mode for a bit. Okay. Anyway, so the star itself, I think it's time to evolve up a bit more. So we'll go ahead and save. So we did pick up some of those interstellar asteroids then. So there you go. Okay. Right. So let's see. how this behaves now. So we've got that saved. We'll go ahead and put that back on. Right, so star, we're going to have a double up straight to 6. Radius getting a little bigger. Maybe the colour needs to change down a bit, so we'll put that back more to an all natural colour. There you go. Temperature wise, 5,000 degrees. I think we need to go back to realist simulator. There you go. Cool. Right. So let's see how that behaves. So now we can start to see planets like this should start to get a bit of temperature, which they are. Look, there you go. So currently in lifelike conditions, 39 degrees, a little on the warmer side, but I mean it does look pretty hot anyway with that red oceans. So yeah, right now it's in a good place. Got some stats going on there. Okay, cool. Maybe we can cut that down a bit. The atmosphere layer we did earlier. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it loses a bit of that atmosphere, and now it's getting starlight. So see how that behaves. So maybe it'll be a bit more habitable for a bit. So temperature should slowly cool down a bit. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that before we evolve a star again. So there you go. As for the inner 2 planets, now we should start to see some glowing hot temperatures. Surely. 500 degrees. Yeah, you can see. Ooh, melting there. Okay. So Vulcan starting to get very hot. So maybe the red trails in order there. Gleaser, how are we doing here? 89 degrees. Okay. There's no atmosphere on this, remember. Or no atmosphere we can play with. So we can't change the greenhouse on that. So Curvo over here. Where's trying to spot where Chris's planet went. Where is it? Let's see. Whoa. I think it's this one, isn't it? Where is it gone? Why am I so far zoomed out? What the heck? Hey, what's going on here? Whoa. So I don't know why that's zooming us so far out. What is that all about? That's definitely Chris's planet there. I don't know why it's called Salby though, because it had a custom name. I don't know. He does some weird stuff with his planets to make them appear. I'm still scrolling in right now. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick though. Where's that gone then? Let's go to yeah. So where exactly is that one? Where is this? This is definitely it. Oh, look at the Proxima Centauri C. That satellite flying by URL selector. That is some weird glitchy stuff that Chris does to his objects. I don't know how that translates, but okay. So what the heck? What have we done? What is that? What the heck? We're not even in. What the hell? What's going on here? This is why we save people. Okay, Chris's object has caused a catastrophic system failure. What is that all about? What? Get out of here. Oh, that's so strange. Oh my god, what is that? How does that work? I've never seen anything like that. So wherever Chris's planet has gone, it has just created a crazy glitchy. So so it's there. What? How did that cause such a big problem? I don't get that at all. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, maybe it does need a bit of colour then, just so we can actually see where it is. It's an ultra dark blue, so it is spottable. Hang on, its orbit looks like it's... Is it showing up properly now? No, it's still not showing up properly. Okay. Oh, that's so strange. Or at least the orbit trail. So if we stay on trail mode, it does show up fine, actually. So I guess we'll keep it like that then. Whoa. Okay. Slow down. Okay, so did the star... Okay, so we need to re-evolve. We have to step back for a second there then. Okay, so... Maybe we have something with the star that caused that explosion? I don't know. That wasn't a supernova though, so I don't know what that was. So I guess a bit more temperature there. And then this object here, we wanted to take that ATM away, didn't we? So let's go ahead and put that back to 1. There we are. Okay, right. Cool. So that one's sitting at a comfortable sort of... So where is it? So 13 degrees at the warmer points. Okay. Still a little too cold then. All right. Actually, no, what we did was we put it at like 1.4, didn't we? I don't know if that makes a difference, but there you go. No, it definitely didn't make any difference. Okay, so zone on. How's this one doing? This was at about 500 at its hottest point, wasn't it? So I think we've actually, yeah, we did downgrade a bit. So with the star, we do need to have a little more, little higher luminosity for you. So there you are. Okay, let's go ahead and save as well. Looking good. Always remember to save, people. Always remember to save. Okay, there you go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and continue our simulation. So there we are. Oh, so how are we doing over here now? So this should be warming up a bit. There you go. It's looking good. So pretty good conditions hopefully going on here now. So yeah, 92 and 27 there, looking good. Okay, so anyways, let's actually watch the systems. How are we doing over here at the moment? So we can still see we picked up all those asteroids. So they're still just chilling. So on orbit mode. So some of them are completely gone now. Look, we can see that these are all gone. So we can remove those from the simulation. Empher. Have we lost Empher? We've lost Empher. It's gone. Gas giant ejected. Oh, wow. Okay. So we've lost the gas giant with the atmosphere. Look, that one's not in a good spot either. Lunax. Okay, so we've lost a big load of objects here then. Right. That's a bit of a shock actually. So we've lost it. That's gone. That's gone as well. This one has also gone. So we are losing objects here. Okay. So we just pause for a second. So that's what we've all got now. So this one's gone. That's gone. Oh, look how far away some of these are. Get out of here. Whoa. So what's that white trail there? So what is that? It's kind of lost in there at the moment. Oh, there it is. It's this one here. So that's gone as well. There you go. That's better. So the only one we should be seeing is the blue one, which is Chris's object there. So let's go back to trails. There you go. That's better. Okay, so we have lost a decent amount of objects due to this circumstance then with our brown dwarf. Definitely causing some trouble. So Thai Seti here, also on the edges of our system, which was used to be a lot closer, this object as well. Okay, right, so let's continue. It's cool how you see the star actually move. It's all due to the brown dwarf sort of wobbling it around there. There's more of our comets flying around. That is cool. Those interstellar objects. Alrighty. Okay. Pretty wild stuff we've got going on here. So orbits again, that's pretty hectic stuff here. We're definitely staying on trails now. Okay, right, so I think another save. Back to the star. It's time to buff the star even more. So I think now we'll start doubling up the luminosity a bit more. So should start to see a bit more action unfold. So luminosity, we can go straight to 11 now. Radius, we're going to double that up to 6 suns. So the star's getting a substantial amount bigger. Already starting to enter or leave the main sequence stage now. So there we go. So that's going to have a dramatic effect on our planets in the inner system here. So we can see this object is probably going to start getting very warm. And then the other two inner planets here are just going to be getting pretty insane now. So we can see Vulcan here, 600 plus and increasing. So there's that. Next planet out, so we've got Chris's object. So how is this one actually doing? So this is at minus 90 still. So what's this temperature looking like? So 45 at the hotter points, okay. Then we also have the Proto-Mars out here. We haven't actually visited this world in quite a while, actually. So here it is. So right now, still just too cold before we can see any sort of action unfold. So there you are. But it just needs a bit of temperature to really get that going. So there you go. Add some water to it. The water should have been on it anyway. So let's just settle that down. Yeah, alright, so I have to wait and see until that sorts itself out. It's still too cold. Alright. That frozen ice worlds, that's still chilling here. So this is the inner. Everything that's roughly got the orbits all in one place. They're nicely in place. There's Beowulf as well. That's still. Oh, hello. Got some temperature. Look, hey, there you go. It's looking pretty friendly now. 5 degrees. Earth conditions there. Good Earth stats. So there you go. Okay, so we have seen some life appear. The vegetation is switched on. Look, there you go. Check it out. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Actually, so we know when the vegetation disappears. We'll actually turn these off. There you go. So vegetation is on. There you go. Yeah, it's looking good. I like that. Oh yeah, the sandy colour. A bit of customization. Got to have some more deserty areas in there as well. So, yeah, that's looking good. So when it comes uninhabitable, it'll look like that. So, oh yeah, that's awesome. So it's all about just getting a bit. So what's it? So we'll actually prepare for it to be uninhabitable now. So that's what it would look like once it loses all of its vegetation. So for now, it's nice and green. So we'll leave that alone. Should have a nice blue atmosphere. Where's our blue atmosphere? Let's turn that off. There you go, it's better. Oh yeah. It's looking good. Nice deep blue shade there. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Alright, happy with that. So that's a nice habitable world right now. Beowulf. So what's this atmosphere? It must have quite a good atmosphere to be able to hold on at this range then. So it's got infrared. Oh, it's 13 layers on it. Okay. Alright. Cool. So Beowulf, the most habitable planet in the system currently as well. Nice. Looking good. The thing is, how long can it last is the question around this sort of star. Because, you know, the temperature is increasing currently as we're looking at it. So, 24 degrees. I mean, that's roughly where you want to be. A little warmer than Earth, but yeah, that's alright. So if we just have a look underneath. So that's what it currently looks like. So a very, very nice looking world. And it's got plenty of different green areas. Got a few deserty areas in there as well. Vegetation. Looking good. Can't argue with that. I think that looks perfectly nice and habitable at the moment. So it does look good. Do like that. Do have some brown areas. So when you turn the vegetation off, it will look pretty cooked up. So, okay. Right. Got a lot of clouds going on as well. So we'll have to see how that portrays. Maybe we'll have to slowly evolve this one as well. Evolve the planet itself when it starts getting hotter. So, okay. That's just roughly sitting around 20 feet. Oh, no. So you can see its orbit is slightly eccentric. At some points it gets warmer, some points it gets colder. So, interesting. So I mean, 27 and 31 degrees is roughly where this object is sitting on the temperature gauge. Okay. Same B's chlorine planet, just no temperature at all here. Okay. How's the outer system doing? Whoa. Oh dear. This one is in the this is a shambles. This one right now. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, lock onto the start. There you go. Right, so let's let the system evolve more. So what is going on over here? Right, orbits. So what exactly have we got? Okay, so that's been ejected as well. Get rid of that. There's all of our comets there. So we can see at Polyphemus as well. That's been pushed further out. That used to be a lot closer to the star than where it is right now. Red dwarf is, or red-brown dwarf is still having a big interaction with some of the objects out there. You can see it's in a really crucial point. Yeah, anything that gets close to that, it's just not having a good time. It's ruined a lot of orbits and ejected a lot of objects. That's definitely the main driving force behind it all. So we can see it's still, yeah, having those real interactions in there. So that's pretty crazy stuff. Okay. How are we doing out here? So that one's just hanging on, isn't it? The gas giant with the atmosphere just chilling out there. Okay, right, so save again. Let's do this. So I think Beowulf is not going to like the next evolution of the star, that's for sure. So How are we doing over here? So where are we? So Proto actually how's Proto Mars doing? So that one's roughly at minus 110 still. So still too cold for any action here. Okay. So star increasing more. Going up to 15 radius again, bigger as well. 9 radius of sun. Alrighty, temperature is cooling down as well, so we are in that sort of early red giant branch now. So Beowulf, we're going to have to keep a close eye on this now, because it's probably not going to like what we've just done. So, is it just me, or is the vegetation slowly disappearing? I don't know if it's slowly, if it's just on or off, or if it slowly fades in and out, but I want to say there's a little more brown areas showing up there, I'm not sure. So, we'll keep an eye on Beowulf, let's see how we're doing here, so at this point in the system. I mean, once it gets to about 40 plus, and I think that atmosphere is going to start losing that nice blue colour. Oh yeah. It's definitely losing its habitability now, so we can probably see that the similarity is probably going to get hurt a bit by that. Woo. Okay. Yeah, the green has definitely disappeared more. It was all green at one point. Whew. Okay, let's have a little look underneath. Oh, ha ha. So it definitely had more on that earlier. I mean, if we put this to always. Ah, so it did look like this at one point, but over time it's slowly lost a lot of that. Oh, that's not looking too good. Okay. So it does actually fade in and out. It doesn't just switch on or off. Ah, that's quite cool then. Okay. Just try and get the colours a little more. Ooh, that doesn't look too friendly now, does it? Right, so, for instance, since we're losing that habitable look, I think we're slowly going to have to lose... That makes more sense, to have it more like that. The clouds are getting thicker, so thick and wispy. I think it's just we double thick. It's getting the Venus effect, as we'll call it, the global greenhouse effect there. So, not looking too good. 41.4 and counting. Beowulf, and it's still increasing, still getting more. So all that green is definitely going to be 50 degrees and then counting. Ooh, so it's sitting around 50 now. And again, it looks like the water's definitely vaporizing more. There's not much green left either, so it's a world at the very end of its habitable existence now. But while this world has its starting to come to its end, other planets will start to be warming up a bit, because remember, Beowulf has quite a high atmosphere level. So a lot of these other planets will be in the better conditions. Like we can see Kurvol, a lot closer to the sun, but it's only a little warmer. It's still sitting fairly alright actually, but whether it's red oceans, so interesting. What's the next object out? So we also have Chris's object here, it's minus 81. The Proto Mars, minus 92. Got a run of the random dwarf planets there we put in the system. Minus 54 here. So again, there's still not much out there in this system. 170 at Gleaser. And then Vulcan. How are we doing on the hot spot here? 700 degrees. Oh, hot. Okay, so. Let's continue. Let's let the system play. So I think Vulcan, yeah, we changed it earlier, didn't we? We need to give it that red. There you go. That's looking good. So again, Beowulf. Again, I don't think it deserves that nice shade anymore. I think it's going to lose that. It's going to be more of a whiter object for the time being. So we'll try and highlight all of the habitable planets with blue or green. So Chris's, so this is definitely going to be a habitable world. Proto Mars, again, this is a world that's definitely not reached its point yet, so we'll put that in a nice shade of green. Chlorine planet from Zane B, I mean, it's not really a life world. Well, this one probably won't have any conditions, but we'll keep it with a lighter trail, I guess. Then everything else is just dwarf planets, yeah. So yeah, the only real candidates was Beowulf, Chris's object, and then the Proto Mars in this system, and everything else has kind of just been ruined. I mean, where's Capoodle? Is that still in here? Is it still hanging on, or did we lose it? I think we lost Capoodle. Oh no, it is still in here. Okay, there it is. So again, this is a world that, you know, if it hangs on, maybe it will warm up eventually, but it's in pitch black right now. No light at all. Okay. I don't think it'll be coming back anytime soon, though. Alright. So again, let's continue. Alrighty. I love those comets flying in that. That's so cool. It just adds a little more realism to it. You know, it's not just the planets in here. We've also got a lot of things slinging around. That's cool. I like that. I mean, maybe in a future system we'll have to have like a massive load of comets in a system from the get-go and see how they change over time. So we won't just have planets. I think we should have some comets as well. I think that'd be really awesome to have that running in there. So we'll have to see how that works. Okay, again, let's go for a save. And we'll go for the final evolution of this episode. So again, we'll buff up our star. So we're definitely into the red giant sort of phases now. So again, radius, we're going to go up to about 10 plus suns. Luminosity, we're going to go up to about 20 plus, 22. And we'll see how that changes our system now. So, again, the closest planets like Vulcan here, this is going to start to see a real big change now. Ooh. Maybe its atmosphere gets a lot thicker. Ooh. It really a bit of greenhouse going on in there. Hot, hot. So there you go, Vulcan there. Gleaser, next object out. I mean, it's just going to be a hot gas giant. 214 there. Okay, next planet out, we have got Kuvol. So, I mean, this one is going to start probably losing that material as well. Vegetation is inhabitable, so that's gone. It's lost all that. I mean, so if we have a look here. So let's see how it should look compared to how it does look now. So if we put this on always on. So it should look like this at one point. I don't know if we caught it in action, but it did look like that. But now it's more like this. So, not good. Again, this one's got a completely different appearance to Beowulf. Maybe it does get that thicker sort of atmosphere going on there. So, a little more crazy. Maybe the clouds get a little more nasty looking as well. Maybe they thicken up. So, yeah, mate, that looks good actually. So, cool. I always like to evolve the rocky planets with the greenhouse effect and have them look nice, blue and beautiful normally, and then they slowly start to evolve to the more dusty Venus, cloudy appearance. It does look cool. Proto-Mars, how are we doing over here? Any temperature yet? It's taking its time, isn't it? And it's nowhere near the zone. I mean, what is the atmosphere on this? Surely. Albedo is quite high. When you lower the albedo, maybe it loses a bit of reflectiveness. It's got 1.3 ATM. I think it was just the albedo that's kind of setting it back. So hopefully if we just lowered that, it should start to see a bit of change. We should start to see some temperature. Oh, it's gone green. Hey, look at that. Oh, yeah. This ice can go. But we saw it just suddenly transformed green. Oh, that's fantastic. So if I put this up again. Look how the green just vanishes as it gets too cold. Or is it going to vanish? It's all frozen now, but I mean, if we lowered that down, put it in the zone. The zone's on, isn't it? Yes, it's in the green. So if we lower this down, yeah, that got pretty cool. We actually saw it go from red to green. Fantastic. This water can go as well. Settle, melt. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks really cool. So we suddenly saw this world transform to that. So that's fantastic. Okay. A little more water is required on this, but there you go. See how that behaves. Settle. Yeah. It'll be a nicer blue as well. There you go. What do you think of that? Looking nice. Looking very nice. Let's go with some wispy clouds. Oh, what's all this? Oi, get out of this. That weird appearance. Oi. Settle, melt. Yeah, there you go. Minus 42 degrees. Oi. That's not right. Warm up. Warm up now. Play. Slowly but surely. Should start to see it slowly warm up. Come on. A little more. No, oi, we're not having that. The atmosphere has lost all its water. What's that all about? Where's all its water gone? Why is it losing water? Is its mass isn't high enough? Radius? Maybe it's the mass? It's got an atmosphere, hasn't it? Yeah. 1 ATM, yeah, that's, the atmosphere mass is fine. I think it's the mass. We'll give it a little buff then. That should be enough. Let's try that. Give our sub water back. Play. Because it's still just not there yet. Okay, just a little more infrared then. There you go, I should give you what you need. Come on. Come on, there's some water on it now, you can see it. There you go. Oh, freezing up a bit, but it is in the positive temperatures. So, that should be roughly where we want it. You have a little more water increase. How are we doing? Okay, so hello. Yes. And settle water. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So a bit of manual intervention because that one was just not cooperating. So there you go. There you are. That's looking nice. Cool. So a nice Mars looking like object there. Terraformed up. That's looking really good actually. I like that. Okay. So that's a nice habitable world as of present. So who else have we got in here? Zanebee's object has just melted yet. That's still not there. How's Beowulf? I'm sure Beowulf has not fared well from that star increase. Oh dear. Yeah. Any water even left, or is it still hanging on? Yeah, it's still got a bit of water left in the poles. By the looks of it, still got a bit of green in the last sort of areas that are hanging on. The areas where it's cold enough. As you can see, there's quite a little gap where the temperature is actually warm enough, but it's roughly down the south there. But either way, not looking good for Beowulf at all. I mean, since the atmosphere's building up, I think the greenhouse effect would in theory be going up here. So, you know, surface pressure is going to slowly increase. And then I'll see this as well. So, yeah, not good for Beowulf. So, let's let time play out. And slowly but surely, it's going to lose all of that completely. So it's still warming up slowly but surely there. So, not looking good. City lights are no more, I don't think. And I think the atmosphere is going to start going to that more eel sort of appearance. So it goes from the white to the sort of Venus-y looking gold and yellow. Maybe the atmosphere gets thicker as well. So it really is becoming a Venus-like object. You know, that global greenhouse is really going into gear now. So if we look underneath, a world that was once vibrant, still there, but you know, it's not really anything left. No life would be surviving here. So double thick clouds, maximum coverage. Yeah, that's definitely how it's definitely going to be now. So yeah, no more fun at Beowulf. So I think it will now get the sort of more toxic yellow looking sort of trail there. There you go. There we are. Okay. I think, guys, that will do it for today's episode. So we've had a good evolution. We saw Beowulf become habitable and then come too hot, because you remember it had that very high amount of atmosphere layers from the get-go. So it was always going to warm up and get too hot before the other planets even get ready to become habitable. So we can see this one here. Is this one still... that one's still cold. But yeah, a lot of the other planets are only just becoming lifelike now. And this one's already past that phase. So yeah, pretty crazy how different the atmosphere and greenhouse effect can make it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to press that like button, subscribe for more, help us on the journey to 30,000 subscribers. And with that all said and done, let's see if we can go for 50 likes on today's video as well, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.